they picked Bad Bunny to be the halftime show, which I don't really get. I understand you're trying to expand your market, but to hire an artist that doesn't have any songs in English, not that I'm aware of, it's odd to me. It's just, I don't think, I think, I understand you got to expand your audience, but you also have to feed the fan base. And a huge core of the NFL fan base is middle-aged white people, in particular, middle-aged white men. That is what I would guess over half the NFL fans are that. And the other half will be women, people of other colors, and other nationalities. But I bet you over half is white dudes, middle-aged white dudes that don't speak Spanish, that are going to be watching a halftime show. Like, it'll be interesting. It could go either way. It could go, it's the highest rated halftime show ever worldwide. My guess is worldwide, it'll do numbers. Nationwide, I think people are going to turn it off. Just because they don't speak Spanish. And I know a couple Bad Bunny songs. I don't speak Spanish, but you hear it so much, it kind of like, I don't know if it takes over your algorithm or it takes over your brain, but I don't know. I know when I hear it, I go, that's a Bad Bunny song. I know it immediately. It's got a very distinct voice. So it'll be interesting. I'm going to watch it, but if I was a powers be, I wouldn't have did it. I would have been like, nah, we're going to stick to English. That's just me. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. I wouldn't have did it, but I see why they're doing it. I don't know. I just think if you're like, how can I put this? There's like huge pop stars in Japan and China that we know nothing about that could sell out all over maybe all over the world. There's certain artists that are like that. And here's the thing with every city, like if you're going to do a worldwide tour and you're a Japanese speaking artist, only Japanese, basically most theaters, 2,500, 3,000 seats, let's say. That's all you're looking for in every city is to find 3,000 people that speak Japanese that will go out and pay money to see you. And if you could do that, you can pretty much go all over the world. That's the goal. But when you're talking about the biggest sporting event in the world, and in particular in the United States, I just think you should go with an English-speaking person or a mix. If Bad Bunny did both, Spanish and English, then I would get it. But just all Spanish, I don't. It's not even for me to agree. I wouldn't have did it. I would have went with somebody else that spoke both. But I kind of see it. Why they did it, I just think in the United States, I think it's not gonna do as well as they think. But I could be wrong. Like I said, just my opinion. No difference in the WNBA. And this isn't hating on Bad Bunny. This isn't saying he's not a good artist. I just think for this event, and on the other side of things, if I am Bad Bunny, I'm taking it. Hell yeah, I am. And it is in California, the Super Bowl. So the live performance should be quite a few Spanish-speaking people in the stadium that day. So let's put it like that. If it was like in, I don't know, if the Super Bowl was in Detroit, I don't know if I'd have did it. Bad Bunny in Detroit. So we'll see. I know they always got to announce it way ahead of time. I just think it'd be cool if they don't make the announcement till 2 weeks prior to the Super Bowl, and then you cater it to the cities that are in it. So like if the Detroit Lions are playing the San Francisco, well, they can't. If the Detroit Lions are playing the New York Jets in the Super Bowl, New York, you got a ton. You could have Jay-Z and then you could have Eminem, or you could have Kid Rock, or you could have Nas, or you could have Bob Seger, and I don't know. There's so many artists out of New York. Billy Joel. There's so many to choose from. You know, that would. That's what I think they should do. Wait till 2 weeks prior, because you get 2 weeks. You got a 2-week window, and then he's like, all right, who's in the Super Bowl? Let's find artists from that area, and then they could. The Super Bowl, if the performance is 20 minutes or 15 minutes, you do half and half, 10 and 10. 5 and 5, 8 and 8, whatever you want to do. That'd be cool. And they can come together and like remix one song, sing it together. That'd be cool. I think that'd be, it's an idea. Just an idea. That's all.